Yeah. So my dad told me a story once. I don't know if this is true or not.
Yeah.
But he told me one day, right before I went to sleep, I was maybe 8. He goes, "Do you know what Japanese used to do to us?" I go, "No," because I'm a kid.
Yeah, and you're like 8?
I'm 8.
And you're like, oh, lollipop.
They used to hang Korean.
I'm gonna go on record and say I love Bobby Lee. I know Bobby Lee has like mixed reviews. Some people like he does the same thing all the time, or some people are like he's weird. I'm like I love Bobby Lee.
By the ankle with the rope. I go, "Oh, it's like a reverse. You can't die that way." Right? It's like a reverse hanging.
Yeah.
Like we used to do
You're
here.
like, for fun?
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
No, he goes, no. They from a tree. And I go, "Oh, but below they take a big pot of boiling water."
Oh my gosh.
Boiling water. I go, and I'm sleeping like this. Yeah? He goes, then they dunk Korean in, and we come out, right?
What?
They dunk us every time.
This is a bedtime story? What the hell? I'm with Tom right now.
I'm Leia skin gone. Right? And he goes, "Good night." Good night, Father. He used to. Oh no, I'm kidding you.
Tell you stories.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I didn't sleep. That's why I have a hard time sleeping. When I was a kid, right, my parents were like very like kind of racist and homophobic. Mm-hmm. My dad would say simple things like, "If you're gay, I kill you, everybody. Your gay friend, everybody." Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he would look at me. "Everybody gay. You gay, everybody die." Right? And
Wait, was he worried about you being gay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, so it's like, and then you'd be like,
This is not going to be a shocker to anybody, but when I was younger, my dad thought I might be gay.
"What?" Right? And I'd lay in bed. And in everyone's life, you have to self-analyze and be a free thinker, and you think and you
Looks
go.
good on me, I think so.
Is because back then there's no internet, so you're a kid and you have to think for yourselves, and you kind of go. I came to the conclusion like it doesn't matter. Who gives a shit if you're gay or not? It's a dumb thing. You're putting a group of people down.
But like our parents' generation.
Yeah, but there needs to be self-analyzation and thinking things through, right? And having some sort of empathy.
I want to know if you would.
Yeah, I feel like each generation as it goes is like more, like gets more open-minded as the generations go on. Like, you might be like your grandparents or your great-grandparents might have been really either homophobic or racist, and then like their kids were a little less and then less. Like, I mean, hopefully.
Tell me more bedtime stories from your dad, because that was really great.
Well, my dad used to make up wives' tales. Mm-hmm. You know what wives' tales are? I
mean, I've heard the expression before.
Yeah, so what is the wives' tale, like what white people say to their kids when they look at the TV too close?
Like you're going to go blind if you...
Right. So my dad would go, "If you watch TV that close, grandpa gonna die." I swear to God he would do that, right? And I'd be like, "Yeah, but he's dead already." He goes, "You did it."
Wow.
You killed him. You know what I mean? Like it would make shit up.
Now I wonder why he's a comedian.
Like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he would make shit. And like, they should have, when immigrants come to this country, they should have like a book, this is how you sing the Christmas songs. Mm-hmm. Right? Because he didn't grow up with them.
Right.
Right. So when you have American kids.
Did he grow up rough in South Korea? Oh my God,
my dad was a street kid.
Oh wow.
He was a gang kid. He was a boxer. He boxed amateur. He used to fight in the streets. He was like Kimbo.
Oh, so when he'd fuck you up, he would fuck you up.
Oh yeah, he was like the Kimbo Slice of Korea.
Really?
Yeah. Like he would, and I've talked to like.
My dad was a Marine. Could never take him. Still to this day, he's almost 70, guys. Still will not even think about trying my dad. Maybe. If he's in a coma, maybe. But that's a maybe.
Friends of his that grew up, and you go, your dad was a fucking asshole. He beat everybody up. Women, he didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? What? Dude, I saw my dad. You know what my dad did to my cousin?
What?
Dude, bro.
Wait, set it up. How's your cousin?
I have to kind of get some space here.
Okay.
Dude, So when I was, well, he stabbed my aunt with a knife. But anyway,
What?
that's later.
Wait, we can't let that one go.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'll go to the aunt.
Okay.
So we had these, every Sunday we would go to as a kid, my parents would play tennis, and then we would go to Round Table Pizza.
Okay.
And
That was Sunday.
On a Sunday, right? And Round Table Pizza had a little arcade, so we would love to go because my dad would, my uncle would give me quarters, and we'd play video games. But one time we were at Round Table Pizza, and my aunt was there, and they would get drunk. And my aunt just goes, I don't know why she said that, but she looks at my mom and she goes, I don't know why in Korean, I don't know why you marry her, she ugly.
Your aunt says this?
Said that to my mom, about my mom, in front of my dad.
Hell no.
And my dad goes, and he stabbed her in the neck with the knife.
At Round Table?
Yeah, it was a butter
What
knife, so it kind of nicked her, or whatever. Yeah. And he went, hey, let's good one! You know what I mean? He did that. Yeah.
How'd that play out?
Yeah.
Screaming?
People
Chaos?
screaming, yeah. Ambulance.
And he was like, "You shut the fuck up."
That was my dad, in a nutshell.
Okay, tell me this though.
But he would always laugh when he would
Wow.
go do something. So when he laughed like that, violence was happening.
Yeah.
Really?
That was
Yeah,
his
yeah.
tell.
So,
So my cousin took this is a crazier one.
My dad's tell gets real quiet. If he starts pursing his lips, nodding, quiet, you're about to get some ass whooping, or I mean, hopefully that's the best case scenario.
okay, wait. I want to. I want to stay.
okay.
I want to hear the cousin one.
Okay.
Don't let that go.
Okay.
But let's park at Round Table Pizza for a moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Your aunt makes this joke. Your father grabs like a butter knife.
I wasn't clear. Was he saying his aunt, like his dad's sister or his mom's sister? Either way is messed up. He stabbed either his own sister or his wife's sister. But like, did he? I might have missed that.
Jabs her in the neck.
Yeah.
Chaos ensues.
Yeah.
And then, like, do you remember getting in the car and leaving? Like, do you remember,
I
like,
don't think my dad went with. I think my mom. I was in the car.
how did your mother react to
I
it?
think my dad was like, because my dad, stayed behind to do apologies and stuff. So I think I recall just being in the car, right? And going, bye, and driving away.
And what would your mother say about the incident?
She wouldn't say anything. She would just be angry.
That he did that.
Because my mom, her teeth are not real.
Okay.
Because my dad bought them.
Okay.
So she was up there.
So she
was in it.
She was like,
She was in it.
this dude does shit like this,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my cousin, back to my cousin.
Okay.
So we had a cousin named Dong Hyung.
Donghyung?
Yeah, and you know what that?
Did I say it right?
Yeah, Dong Hyung.
Donghyung?
Yeah, you know what that translates to?
No.
Shit brother.
Shit, brother?
Yeah. I never even knew his real name.
You were just like, this is
We used to
Donghyung.
call Dong Hyung.
Okay.
He was a
Donghyung.
mopey guy.
Okay. And this is is it your father's sibling's child or your mother's sibling's child?
My father's sibling child.
Okay. A boy or girl?
Yeah, there's no woman by Dong Hyung. Shit brother?
Oh, shit, brother.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, man.
Oh, it's fucking an 8-year-old girl. What the fuck?
Sorry.
So Dong Hyung was in high school, and
Okay.
we had moved to Minnesota, right? And then we moved back to San Diego. So my dad hadn't seen Dong Hyung since he was a kid. So we walked into my uncle's house, and Dong Hyung was in high school. You know how high schools are.
Yeah.
And my dad hadn't seen him, so we walked into this lobby of this house, and Dong Hyung was walking up the stairs. And my dad was happy to see him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey. And Dong Hyung goes, what's up? Because he's rebellious, right?
Yeah.
And just walked into his room. My dad thought that was a diss.
Like a major diss.
Yeah. So my dad goes, hey, come down here. You know.
Yeah.
And Dong Hyung looks out his room. Come down here. So Dong Hyung comes down.
Is there a knife
My dad
handy?
goes, that's
laughing.
dangerous. Grabs his head, Muay Thai kicks 15 times. It is blood everywhere, right? And I just, because it's not me, right? It's not happening to me, right?
Are you
I
serious?
swear to God. It's not happening to me, so I'm going,
He's kneeing him in the face.
yeah. Muay Thai kicks. Dude, that was like what we grew up with.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So,
What?
as with the other story, I'm most interested now in the aftermath of that? Like somebody
Yeah.
does that in a home. What? How does everybody
I was
react?
I remember my mom was being fanned, right? Being fanned by the pool chair,
Yeah.
swimming pool chair.
Yeah.
What do you call them?
Yeah, like a lounge.
A lounge chair.
Yeah.
And I remember aunts crying, fanning my, you know what I mean?
Because she's like my husband.
Yeah, my
husband.
dad is with my uncles in a room, and they're just arguing.
And he's like, "Why'd you beat the fuck out of my son?"
And then Dong Hyung is,
covered in blood,
I don't
Wow.
know, just,
just out.
yeah. And then they're probably going, what do we do? Call a ambulance? You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Holy shit!
He
man.
healed up, but he's fine.
So your dad's temper was fucking
Oh,
serious.
bro, dude. My brother. Oh, poor brother.
Oh man.
My poor brother one time. My brother had a friend, a black friend, kid, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
And
No.
my brother's like, I got this Casio keyboard, Anthony. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, spend the night. So Anthony spends the night. And is playing this cat.
How old are they?
My brother might be 11, 12.
Okay.
Doot, 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 doot. All you hear, the door open. My dad, completely naked. Completely naked. Right? Anthony, what the fuck? Right? What the fuck? Right? My dad takes the keyboard, slams it on my brother's fucking back. Keys are flying all over the place. But here's the thing, what we discovered. He turns around, there's toilet paper sticking out of his asshole.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Right? And that's when we knew about his anal leakage.
He had serious anal leakage.
And I have it now too.